So we've had two pieces of information from a board member named Katz, who's been very reliable when it comes to toy reveals and listings of what's going to be coming. And this news was revealed a couple of days ago, and then we got more news from a company that's in charge of handling licensing and stuff like that for the Transformer movie toys and everything, meaning like the stuff that's not the transformable figures through Hasbro. And we now have this nice bulky piece of information of all the different movie Bumblebee stuff that's going to be coming in the coming days. So we'll just go through the list quickly and we could assume. So of the Bumblebee movie line, we have something called Energon igniters, which are probably based off of stuff that we've known in the past. Tiny turbo changers, we've talked about that before. There's going to be a role play helmet. Probably pretty good guess it's going to be a Bumblebee one. Role play masks, we've seen that before already. There's going to be Energon igniters in the Power and Nitro. I don't know if it's an Energon igniter, the character Nitro, or if it's just a different.
It's Nitro Zeus.
Yeah, or I don't know.
Yeah,
See, that's
right.
weird because it's the Bumblebee movie.
Yeah, I know it's not. I'm just joking around here.
So, I mean, that's one thing. Then you have, again, first edition helmet. I don't know what that is. Hero Vision mask. I think it's those masks that had those, like, the light up gimmicks, and they put, like, clear plastic over the eye shields. Titan Changers assortment. Geez, that could be one of many things. You know, it could be a box for the tiny turbo changers. It could be the large untransformable. I think they were called Titans. They were these large, like solid plastic, limited articulation, non-transformable transformer figures.
Yeah.
They did that for Age of Extinction.
But why would they call it Changers?
I have no idea. I really
Is
don't.
that similar to like the giant Bumblebee for RID 2.0?
No, I don't. Yeah,
No?
you're right. Yeah, it might be that.
That big giant Bumblebee.
What was that classified under? I think that was called a Supreme. Not sure. I'm gonna have to look into that now. Hold on a second. You're right. We're gonna check it
That's what I'm
live,
assuming.
people. We're gonna check it live because
Because I mean, like you put in all of that that effort to make that I guess that model, and maybe you can just change the shell. And you're
okay, I
good to
see
go.
what it is. So the Titan changers were it was those simple auto transformation transformers, but they're how do I explain it? They're like large, but they only
Yeah.
take like 2 steps to transform them.
Oh, okay, okay.
So they're the more simplistic ones essentially. So those are the Titan changers. So there's gonna be an assortment of those. Then you have Action Attacker 20 assortment, Action Attacker 30 assortment, Action Attacker 15 assortment. I have no it and 8 assortment. I don't know what Action Attackers are, but we'll find out soon enough. We have Clip plush assortments. We have Power Core Bumblebee. We haven't heard the term Power Core in a long time. Last time we heard that was Power Core Combiners, so who
Yeah.
knows what that's going to be. Another roleplay weapon, DJ Striker. God knows what that is.
Maybe a character?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Possibly. An RC Autobot, and when I mean RC, I mean remote control. Doesn't really say much, although that might lead into our next listing afterwards. And then another Energon Igniter Assortment 15. So it's very interesting. Nothing here is really listed from a deluxe assortment kind of thing. Everything across the board here seems to be very gimmick based. There is yet to be one announcement or pre-order or case assortment for something that's like Bumblebee Movie Deluxes,
Yeah.
Bumblebee Movie Voyagers. It's all stuff that really stems from all the gimmicky sub stuff, which is, just like with the original 2007 Transformer movie, you had your Voyagers, you had your Deluxes, but you also had Fast Action Battlers, Cyber Stompers, Robot Replicas. There was the Unleashed stuff. So, and then all the different kinds of licensed materials that went around it. Radio Shack did RC cars and you had the RPM diecast line. So, and as a segue to that, a couple of days afterwards, another company called Simba Smoby, which is a company that's in charge of manufacturing and distributing licensed die-cast vehicles and RC cars based on the Transformer franchise. They also revealed some stuff that they're going to be having for the Bumblebee movie. And one of this kind of makes us realize there might be a character in the Bumblebee movie we weren't aware that was going to be there. So they announced, first of all, that there's going to be a 1/18 scale giant warrior Bumblebee.
Hmm.
They don't say if it's going to be the car or not. Judging by it being giant robot warrior, I'm going to assume it's the robot mode. Um, it's probably just going to be a die cast of the figure. Maybe it's remote control. I don't know. It doesn't really say. There's going to be a 1/24 scale RC Turbo Racer Bumblebee in the classic buggy, as in the VW Beetle, in 21/24 scale. And this is the one that caught everyone's attention. 1/18 scale giant robot warrior Barricade. Now, this could be taken one of two ways. This is either just them they want to do the Barricade character based on one of his previous appearances in the Transformers movie mythos, or Barricade's in the movie, and this is the toy based off of, well, this is a toy based off of his appearance in the movie. In
Yeah.
this case, this would be just the robot mode of this giant robot warrior Barricade 1/18 scale figure. These are supposedly they're going to be showcased at some point, so we'll get a good idea sooner than later. But right now we're just going to be speculating. But it seems like, hey, maybe Bumblebee's long-term movie rival since 2007 is going to be reigniting that in this, I assume, rebooted franchise of Bumblebee the Movie. So interesting take on that. Anything you want to say about this?
No, not really. I'm just interested to see what Barricade's alt mode is, if we even get to see it.
Well, that's the thing too.
That's what I'm hoping for
If we
personally.
if we see just the robot mode with this figure, it's then going to take someone, to kind of like, your car, so to look at the body and try to figure out this, he's clearly not, because this movie's based in 1987, so he's
Yeah,
clearly not going to turn into a
2000.
2007 Mustang,
So I liked what someone said in in the boards on TFW 2005. Burnout, obviously someone that loves their cars. Burnout 00012 said, I know it's not going to happen, but I would love if Barricade looked like this. And it's basically, I guess, a late 80s to early 90s Fox body Mustang. And it's
Oh,
very
I see the
distinct,
image. You know what? I'm going to
very,
post
very,
that. I'm going to post that in the.
very, very distinct. I
I'll give
hope it's that. I do agree.
I'll
Because I
give
mean,
credit
like,
credit
if
to
they
Burnout 00012.
because I think if they've had this really good relationship with Ford, and they're constantly putting in Barricade in the new movies, and it's an updated version of the Mustang, why not?
And it'd be interesting too, because like Bumblebee was like the old Camaro, then he got the new Camaro,
Yeah,
and Barricade's the new Mustang. Might as well get him to have the old Mustang too.
exactly.
So that's pretty interesting. Yeah, it'd be cool if they do that. Definitely would make for interesting toys too.